Hello, boys and girls. It's Friday, and I have another story to read for you today. I'm sitting here in my living room, and I'm going to read a story today called Gilbert the Great. And it is by Jane Clark. From the time Gilbert, the great white shark, was a tiny pup, Raymond, the remora, stuck to him like glue. Raymond was always at Gilbert's side. Let's talk for a minute about what a remora is. I want you to look at the fish that's next to Gilbert, right there. That's Raymond. When Gilbert was stuck in the seaweed, Raymond untangled him. When Gilbert got dirty, Raymond cleaned him up. And when Gilbert lost his first row of teeth, Raymond helped him collect them for the tooth fairy. Gilbert and Raymond had lots of fun together. They loved to play finball, hide and seek, and sardines. They shared everything. Then one day Raymond told Gilbert that his family had to move across the ocean. "I don't want to go, but Mom says I have to," cried Raymond. As Raymond and his family swam away, Gilbert's mother hugged him tight and tried to comfort him. "Raymond's my best friend," said Gilbert. "Why did he have to go away? It's not fair." "I know," said Mom, "but his family couldn't just leave him behind." And she kissed Gilbert on the snout. "Go and play hide and seek with the pilot fish. It will keep your mind off of Raymond." But Gilbert couldn't stop thinking about his friend. "I want to move with Raymond," Gilbert said. "He moved too far away," said Mom. "We have to stay here. Let's go watch the basketball game. The Thrashing Threshers are playing the Tidal Tigers. Who do you want to win?" Gilbert looked around. There were remoras everywhere, but none of them was Raymond. "I don't care," he said, and he swam off before either side even scored a basket. "It's my fault that Raymond moved," Gilbert snapped as he passed an eel. "Last week, I wasn't very nice." "He didn't make you leave," said Mom. "Everyone does that sometimes. Everyone has a bad day." The clownfish did their best to try to cheer up Gilbert, but nothing could make him smile. The next day at school, everyone was very kind to Gilbert. They even gave him an extra long turn on the seesaw. "Cheer up," said Marvin the mallet. "There are plenty of fish in the sea." "There isn't another Raymond," Gilbert said. Gilbert was still sulking. He was still very upset when Mom came to collect him from school. "It's not the same without Raymond," Gilbert pouted. That night Gilbert cried and cried and cried, and his warm tears mingled with the cold ocean water. The next morning, Mom took Gilbert gently by the fin and towed him into shallow water. Rocked by the gentle waves, they gazed out at the seashore and the bright blue sky. "I hope Raymond's new home is as nice as this," Gilbert said. "Well, I am sure it is," said Mom. I'm hungry, Gilbert said suddenly. Well, we'll go to the wreck, said Mom. Gilbert's eyes lit up. They didn't usually go to the wreck. Mom didn't like him eating any junk food. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch, as Gilbert was biting into a pile of tin cans and bits of old boat, and he spotted a small remora crying in the shadows. Gilbert stopped crunching and munching and swam toward her. What's the matter? Gilbert asked. Mom and I moved, and I had to leave my shark behind, she started crying, and now I don't have any friends. My remora had to move away too, said Gilbert sadly, and I'm so lonely too. Gilbert and the remora looked at each other and smiled wobbly smiles. I'm Gilbert, said Gilbert. I'm Rita, said the remora. First then, a ray of sunlight flittered through the deep blue ocean. Gilbert's teeth flashed, and he grinned a huge grin. Do you want to play finball with me, Rita? He asked. Sunlight danced in Rita's eyes. I would love to, she said, and the two friends swam off to find a ball to play with. The end. Boys and girls, that's the end of our book today, Gilbert the Great. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.